Hi. During the pandemic, I spoke with my K-12 teachers on Zoom, and more recently reconnected with them in person. The show has since expanded to conversations with the comics, artists, creatives, people that I have been meaning to speak with. This week's episode is with Jeff Jablon. Jeff is a screenwriter, a fellow alumni of UMass, someone I had not met until having our conversation together, though he has been someone for me who, a couple years older than me, has been sort of a guiding light in terms of what can be done. I've come to him for some advice over the years, and finally we got a chance to sit down and chat in Los Angeles. And here's me and Jeff Jablon. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, this past June.
You were let go from the A&E job?
From the A&E Networks, A&E History Lifetime. Just get out my notebook. And then from there, I since been enjoying my life, freedom, unemployment, and this is my last hurrah until I start school again and grad school.
So you're going to get a graduate degree, so like a teaching degree?
Yeah, it's a 1-year program.
Nice.
Online, and then they'll place me hopefully somewhere near where I live-ish, and then we'll start.
In New Jersey? English teacher?
History.
History.
I could see that's a very reasonable guess. Have you heard of that show, by the way?
What show?
There's a show called English Teacher.
Oh, I have seen it. Yeah, I watched the whole first season.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's pretty good.
It's a good show.
I started it to watch it to see what I'd potentially be getting myself into, but didn't realize how gay the show was.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
It's doesn't mean I stopped. It's just not expecting. But you know what? You're not gonna market FX show with.
Yeah, I liked that show. It's so annoying how many good TV shows there are that are they're really good, but also who cares? It's not like my life is vastly better or different after watching that show. It was funny. I got good laughs. I guess I learned a little bit about high school kids right now, maybe.
I feel that.
But my life would absolutely be the exact same if I didn't watch that show.
It seems like it's trying to be like an Apatow movie or universe type thing. Was the vibe I got. It was nice. I don't know. I don't plan on teaching high schoolers though.
Oh.
At least is my plan.
Got it. Middle.
Cut to I'm teaching high school. No, but
right.
5th or 6th grade is the plan.
Nice.
I just don't know if I could be able to handle the high schoolers. They're a tough crowd.
Yeah, that's a fair take. I don't know. I actually have a gig as a part-time. I teach kids how to play chess 1 day a week.
Where at?
At a Jewish school, actually. Yeah, it's really, I call it a hobby that pays me. I don't really do it for money, but they do pay me. They would love me to work more than just 1 day a week. Yeah, it's nice. I like teaching. The kids are kindergarten through 4th grade.
That's a great age, man.
They're cute. They're cute kids, but it's also very much a hobby. Yeah, the hobby that pays me.
You never know. That's a good thing, though, especially in this economy. Don't mind if I, just pick up to hold this every once in a while. But yeah, no, it's continuing to record, which is beautiful.
Are you not nervous that you're getting too much helicopter in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You're not. You're not. We could go inside. It's your choice.
No. This is. I'm
okay.
I'm very okay.
Yeah, this is part of LA. You gotta experience helicopters. Otherwise, you're not really in LA. This is how we all track the tourists. They're actually here for you. They're actually looking for people recording podcasts. It's too many people.
Yeah.
So they're trying to track.
Got another one. How long have you been here now?
I moved here 10 years ago. 10 and a half technically.
Wow.
Yeah, I graduated May of 2015, so I moved here in June 2015.
Okay.
And you only know me from doing conversations on the phone, really.
I know. Isn't that funny? I know. Well, I guess the way I think of it is, you had your Hollywood aspirations, and I moved here with my Hollywood aspirations, so I kind of assumed someone was like, oh, you should talk to Jeff, So then that was that.
Correct. That's basically how it
And
worked
then
out.
I remember, like, I think one of our last chats was maybe even pre-COVID. I don't know. It feels like maybe not pre-COVID. That wouldn't be true because you would have graduated just before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still at least a few years ago. And you had moved to like North or South Carolina.
I didn't move to North Carolina.
Yeah. What was that for?
A roof over my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have family there or something?
My parents moved
okay.
down just for the time, so I don't know what the hell I was doing. And then eventually took a job there.
Okay.
And enjoyed it. I don't know. I didn't really know what I was waiting for, or I was still kind of cautious with COVID and felt like I needed some sort of savings. But yeah, the interest was always in entertainment. And then I have a memory of speaking with you on the phone once, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to do something creative, and you're like, yo, don't say that.
Oh, really? Why would I say that?
No, because you're like, everyone's trying to do something creative.
Oh.
Which I appreciated. Yeah, you gave me a really good, I don't know, just a realist perspective, because I do this historically, is make things out to be bigger than they really are. And so you just told me what common knowledge I think on the street would be, or just how to up my game. I didn't really know what I wanted though, and I was just reaching out to so many different people through the UMass network was where my head was at, asking for advice and I don't know, wanting to do something with show business.
Right. No, being creative is important. I think most people should be creative. I think some people just really aren't born with that creative gene. And you know what? If they just want to work for some bank, then they're fine. But I think that most people have that, and whether they're getting paid to do it or not, they should be creative. Those people, I think, you need it somewhere, whether it's cooking your dinners or actually pursuing a career in it. But you should, if like stand-up comedy, that's creative. You should do that. But I think maybe what I was thinking was just like pursuing Hollywood as the creative engine itself, like as a podcaster or as a stand-up comedian, is just very difficult. Is all. It's just a different.
All right, we're gonna stop recording. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Yeah, no, totally. And I think it's important to be specific, right, about what you want.
Oh, he works for Sappy's.
What's that?
It's a Mediterranean restaurant nearby. Maybe he just has the T-shirt. Is that the neighbor you met?
Negative. / maybe.
You might hear all of our
I'm
conversation.
on first day whenever I arrive somewhere. I don't know. I'm just like on like a high, I guess, both because I literally.
Traveling's fun. You're going to the Comedy Store tonight?
That's the plan, yeah. I mean, sign up starts at 4:30, so I'm gonna try to get there early.
I see.
But I have a shtick. I mean, it's in here. It's the shtick is 5 minutes, but I think there it's 3. So I've been practicing the past few days for 3, and if I don't go up tonight, then I'll do a place tomorrow in the city at Cantor's Deli called the Kibitz Room. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of it. I've never actually been.
Yeah.
They do. There's this
10 o'clock. So
there's a
we'll see.
There's a website called the Comedy Bureau.
Okay.
I don't know if I assume it's still running. You can just go on there, and it's just going to have a list of all of open mic nights.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're interested in, but
I checked out Bad Slava. That's a place where they put mics, at least in New York and here. So, but I checked the store's site, so I don't know. But I'm not expecting to go up. Like I'm just hoping, But I'm gonna do all I can. And,
hell yeah, it's fun, and then you get to
literally with this fucking comedy thing too. Like, yeah, I understand. Like that's why I want a stable career. I don't plan on having a family.
Okay.
Seriously, like that doesn't interest me. So
Got it.
Comedy has always been the love, and it's like a way for me to find myself, express myself, and yeah, I'm excited. I don't know sometimes what I say on stage, But anyway, that's enough fucking talking.
No, go up there. I was just there on Saturday. Not performing. No, I don't perform. That sounds fun. I did it as well. Like right after I graduated college, I went on stage 4 times total, but that would have been in 2016, and I have not been back since. I don't believe.
Open mic. Right?
Open mics,
Okay.
yeah, they were fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just went on a date on Saturday, but I have a friend that works there. I'll see if he's working tonight. I don't know if that like helps.
Oh shit.
I don't know if that helps with. I sort of just like.
I doubt it.
Do you know what room you would be in?
Knowing me, I'd be like, no, I mean, I could look it up right now. It's the Potluck open mic, so wherever that is.
I don't know, but they have 3 rooms at the. Have you been to the Comedy Store?
No.
That's
I'm
cool.
excited.
Any 3 of the rooms would be awesome. I hope that it's the belly room, for your sake.
I'll just for shits look it up. Potluck open mic. But how did you feel about how it went when you went up, and like who are? Yeah.
I remember so I went 4 times. My first time and second time, I told completely different jokes, and I got laughs, and I was very proud of them. Then the third time I went, and I tried to tell the same jokes again, because like I guess that's like what you're actually supposed to do, and the laughs weren't as good. And then the fourth time I told a new joke, and I got like no laughs at all. I was like, fuck this. I know I could go up there. Like I actually still like on my notes app, I still write down
Sure.
stand-up ideas.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't performed in 8 years, I'll
Here's
still
that.
write an idea down.
That you think is funny?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have the like. Listen, I still have the creative drive, but I'm putting that towards screenwriting. So that's what takes my efforts. So it's like I just sort of picked. Like I kind of would love to do so much, but if I wanted to, play the piano and screenwrite and be a director and be a stand-up comedian and have a podcast, it's a lot of time, and I find that screenwriting on its own is also very time
World
consuming.
building. Yeah.
And it gives me so much purpose and so much joy, and I really do. It's just like your thing is stand up, and having a podcast, and my thing is writing. One day, if life puts me back on a stage or as a director, that would be amazing. But I also have a day job, right? So it's also just like there's only so much time in the world. So, yeah. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you are also a cancer survivor?
That's true.
Is that new? Is that something that you got recently when you were
it's
younger?
something I feel like I'm recently coming out with, that I'm trying out. Yeah, saying I'm a cancer. No, no, total. This is 100%
congrats. Are you
deflection.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Deflection is. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
What kind of cancer
It was
was
2018, my
That's
spring
right, that's
semester of my junior year at UMass. I found a lump on my armpit, and got a biopsy done. And I mean, they had asked me if I'd felt lethargic, lack of appetite, this, that, and the other, and I'm like, yeah, that's me on a daily basis, so I don't know. But looking at the actual things helped, and yeah, it was caught early, fortunately, and
Wow.
stage 2A, and that semester for me was just at home, in Boston. So
Doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
It's a semester from home before
I call
2020. That's impressive.
Yeah, I call it my semester. It was like my semester abroad, So name my lymph nodes Nancy the Cancy and Jody the lymph nodey. But I knew for the most part that I would be okay, knock on wood. But there was an end to it. It was caught early, and so I had a pretty good head about it, I felt like. And, I'm good now. Yeah.
Nice.
A couple years ago, I had a checkup, and the doctor was like, we're at your 5-year mark. This would have been in 2023, and he's like, if you would have had something come up, like the likelihood of that coming up would have been in these 5 years, and we passed that mark. And
Nice. Okay. Congrats.
Yeah. It would have been nice to know that info, but I guess it's better they tell you that after,
I see.
Yeah.
Understood. So do you still need to go like annual checkups and everything?
No. Just not anymore. Yeah, I recently graduated from cancer school, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Baruch Hashem, as they say.
Nice.
Alhamdulillah. I texted the other day, and inshallah. I've been watching the show Rami,
I love that show.
Yeah, so I'm just.
Are you watching it for the first time?
I finished. So I've been seeing it over the years, but the newest season, I hadn't seen it.
The newest season was like from like still 3 years ago. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
And so
okay.
yeah, I'm at that pace
I'm like,
sometimes.
"Is there a new season?"
Yeah. And so that's what I did, and then I took a bunch of the language and appropriated it. Alhamdulillah. So 10 years. Have you celebrated your anniversary at all?
I did not do it. It would have been this summer. I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I could have. I don't know. I had a good birthday party in October. I don't know. I saw some girl post like, "Oh my God, it's been 10 years," and she just did this huge Instagram slideshow.
Of course.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've posted enough. I don't think anyone really cares. But yeah, 10 years. I definitely did not. I definitely assumed I would have had more success by now. There's no doubt about that.
Jesus Christ! Why did I only start at 29? Is what I'm thinking now.
No, you didn't start at 29. You started, dude. When we were talking, you had already started. That's part of it, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It's like it depends on what you consider it, right? If you're gonna be a professional podcaster, then yeah, I guess you started at, during COVID. If you want to be a professional stand-up, then yeah, I guess you started at right after college. But it's like, to say just like entertainer is very difficult because it's very non-specific. I mean, some people really can do that and be like the Renaissance man or Renaissance woman of the. Wow, she really just took her boyfriend to work. Came back. This is good. That would have been like I'm not gonna say 'cause she's right there and she came back.
So a question I have is like, how long now in LA / how have you triangled since changed? How have you changed? How's LA changed you? Or not really, and have you just clicked into a place that suits someone like yourself?
Yeah, so let's see. So I mean, it's tough to say what LA has changed about me versus just me going from age 22 to 33 in my time here. So that might be enough of a, like, life can change me
Naturally, regardless
of what city exactly. But I don't know. I mean, I can give you like a quick elevator pitch of my like jobs that I've had. So I moved here without a job. I had a bunch of part-time jobs as like working in a food court, or I was a bartender. I was an extra on a bunch of shows.
Moved here without a job.
Got a job at a talent agency in a mailroom, which was the goal because I was told that was a good first job, and I was in a mailroom for 6 months, and then on a working for an agent for 18 months, and then after 2 years at the agency, I went for a manager. I worked for a talent manager for 3 years. That was really cool. My boss represented Marc Ruffalo and Orlando Bloom and Catherine Hahn, and it was just a cool angle. Yeah, he repped actors that were TV, movies, Broadway, like all like between Tonys and Oscars and Emmys. It was a lot. It was like it was cool, and the company itself had way even cooler clients than that, and it was cool to see that and build a network of other colleagues in the industry. I left that job to work for a movie producer, which was the goal. I wanted to be a producer.
Yeah, I remember that. It was when we last spoke. That's what I remember from you mentioning is wanting to be a producer.
I still do. That is still the goal. See, good thing you put a little hang tag on it.
Yeah, LAPD driving by.
Okay, so I got a job working for a producer, and that was like, when I got hired for that job, I was like top of a mountain. I was so hyped. I was like, I finally did it. Felt like, what's his name from Entourage, where he just...
Victory,
thank you.
Drama.
Anyway, fast forward to like 3 days later, my second day on the job, and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
really
not it. The producer who I was so hyped to work for was an absolute just not a good person. And to be honest, that on and of itself, I could have dealt with. It was just also an impossible job. I was very much set up to fail. The job that I had is now done by 3 people. So it's just, it just didn't work out. So I got let go after 4 months, and
It's only a matter of time, no matter who was put in that position.
Totally.
From what you're describing.
Yeah, the person that did replace me lasted only 3 months, so at least I did.
How did
better
you
than
manage
them.
after? Did it kind of put a number on you?
Yes.
Did you
that
have time off?
Well, I mean, I was let go, so
sure.
I definitely had time off. I mean, it was also around Thanksgiving, so I wasn't.
I'm laughing at myself, not at not
You're all
your
good.
predicament of being like, oh, at the time.
Okay, so I got let go from this job, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do with my life? And I'm like applying to other assistant jobs, which is what I was doing, and it's just tough to get an assistant job at that point. It's just like assistant jobs are really for people that are like fresh out of school, and I had already been assistant for 6 years, so it's just a tough way to make it in that industry, even after working at like building a good network and having some good jobs, and obviously like I also need a paycheck to pay rent, so I don't remember how much, maybe somewhere between 3 to 6 months later, and I actually get a job at a cryptocurrency company.
Like that.
So yeah, totally. It was it seemed to me like it was like NFTs, and they were like working with Hollywood a little bit, so it seems like a little like hybrid of tech and Hollywood.
And our curly-haired CEO sounded really charismatic, Sam.
Yeah, he was.
No,
No, you're all good. He was very much the token boy, so to speak, for a moment.
Yeah.
And then very much it was him who also, by domino, got me let go as well from that job, because when that lawsuit happened.
Who's the him? Sorry, the
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh.
When he
You work for his company?
No,
okay.
not at all. Just he caused a collapse in the entire industry of crypto.
Okay.
Which then brought my company cut in half in terms of employees, and I was a recent hire, so I got let go from that after 8 months. Now here I am back at the bottom, and I owe it to a life coach. Very LA sentence, but I mean, I saw a life coach for a few sessions.
That's awesome. I've done that.
Yeah,
I have done that.
I'm grateful for my life coach.
I'm grateful for it all. Yeah.
So life coach, I'm talking to him after I got let go from this crypto job, and he's like, well, clearly you still have a passion for Hollywood. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, and also clearly you're a writer. I'm like, oh, you haven't even read my writing. What makes you say that? I don't know. He was like, to him it was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it was speaking to you.
Yeah, I mean, he was telling me what I already knew. I just didn't have the cojones to sort of take action. So I had a job. I had a friend working at a company called Suit Supply, a clothing store, and he's like, he's like, he knows I'm unemployed. He's like, you can work with me at Suit Supply, and I'm like, absolutely not. And then I'm still unemployed 3 months later.
And then you lost that friend.
No, he's still a friend,
yeah.
actually. But I got a job working for Suit Supply.
Oh.
That's actually still where I work today. So that is my day job. And I'm working at Suit Supply because, to me at the time, I'm like, okay, I can just quit this job and still pay the bills for a few more months while I find another Hollywood job. And in those few months, and I'm seeing my life coach, and I'm just realizing that I actually have a lot of time on my hands to write, and I realize that the job actually pays pretty well, and they give health insurance, and they give a 401k match.
Who would have thought?
I know. So
right?
I know.
No, but that's awesome. First of all, I mean, but it's not the norm in the industry for those to be quite maybe available or.
What do you mean?
Decently paying, or
Oh well, it definitely helps that I have pretty cheap rent, but no, it's pretty decent pay. I mean, I get by. I mean, I get as far as annual salary goes, it's the same that I would have made working for that Hollywood producer, and it's way fewer hours. I mean, that Hollywood producer job was 80 hours a week. This is 30.
Gee.
This is 32 hours a week by
That's
choice.
inhumane.
So, I mean, if you think of it that, and I could work more hours and get paid more. I just choose not to. I am only working 32 hours instead of 40 hours because of my screenwriting passion. It just gives me more time to do the writing. So I still write. That's where I'm at in my life. That I said I started this whole journey by calling an elevator pitch, and I think this was like 10 minutes, so I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So you work 4 days a week? It sounds like.
I sell men's suits. I'm a stylist. I'm a men's stylist. You can see my blue jeans and t-shirt really showing off my styling. But it's a good gig. I get cool free clothes, and I'm not sitting at my desk all day, which is nice. So that when I go home, I'm still cool to sit at my desk and write. And my hours are good. I can still I pretty much write until like 2 a.m. and can still go to get a full night's sleep. So that's what I'm at. That's what I'm doing in my life.
How many different projects are you working on right now?
Just one. Well, 2 scripts, I guess. I started writing a script in college, which I finished prior to COVID, and I shared it with some friends. And I don't know, COVID happened, and I just sort of stopped writing. I felt like, I was working with Marc Ruffalo. Like, why do I need to write? I was like, this is a cool job. And now I'm writing again. So I've been writing a feature since January of last year. And I also, in that time span, sort of finished the pilot as well. And finished is a arbitrary word, right?
The pilot of a separate project?
So the TV pilot is what I started writing in college.
Okay.
We went to UMass together. People refer to UMass as the zoo.
Right.
My pilot is actually called The Zoo.
Sure.
And it's actually about a fraternity. So.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I've been writing it for so long, and I kind of took a huge break. Like, I reread it after like 4 years of even thinking about it, and I'm like, this is actually pretty good. I was proud of it.
Oh, wow, that's exciting.
It only took like a one more rewrite, and I'm like, this is good. I don't need to keep writing this over and over and over and over and over again. But then the feature is different, and then the idea is I'm going to take these 2 scripts of once they're done, and I'm going to send it out to all these manager and agency connections that I have, and hopefully someone will be my agent or manager and try to help me get this movie or TV show made.
That's exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, that's where I'm at in my life.
That's very exciting.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Hey. I look forward to seeing our the essence of our college experience on screen.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of that script. So I think it would make a good show. It's very like political. It's like very much about arguing. So just like anything that can't I have men fighting against women, and lefties fighting against conservatives, and I just think it's a cool environment for this.
The angle is that kind of the angle?
I mean, I don't know.
Conversational arguing.
There's a plot. So the plot is that essentially there's a.
It's not Mortal Kombat.
No. It's conversational. It's like I don't know. It's animated. So in my mind, it's like Family Guy or South Park in terms of like pushing the boundaries a little bit more than other TV shows can get away with. At least in my mind. I don't know. Maybe someone will read it and be like, "You think this is pushing the boundaries?" But yeah, it's animated. Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, animated. I wasn't expecting that part.
Yeah, animated pilot, and then a feature romantic comedy.
Romantic comedy. Okay. When I think of romantic comedy, I think of the movie Materialists and Celine. Isn't her name
Celine Song.
Yeah.
That is the perfect.
She's I'd fuck her with her vibe. I like her.
That's the perfect comp for the script I'm writing. Actually, I loved that movie, and a lot of people hate it.
And they can fucking eat all the.
Did you actually like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I love anything she does.
Yeah.
Genuinely, what else? She's
in past lives. It's just those 2 things.
Yeah.
I know she's still new, but she'll be around. Yeah, Materialists. So what did you like about it?
It felt very true to life. It didn't feel too. I don't know. It just felt real and authentic and
not
cringe. It didn't feel like too too on the nose or I don't know. I just love the way her movies make me feel, and I don't know. I'm just like, oh, Celine Song gets me, bro. She's also a Virgo, like September 19. I'm September 17. Like,
you're into that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Surprisingly,
goodness.
I am.
Wow.
Not even too much, but like, I don't know. She's done great work. That has really affected me, past lives especially. So,
That's so funny.
yeah.
You'd make it in LA. LA, everyone's about that shit.
But I don't know, what about it? I clearly have not given any details necessarily, but I'm talking more like mood and feeling, and I don't know, she feels like a modern day, and this is not a good way of putting it, but a modern day like Woody Allen, just in terms of there's a sadness to her romance, which always really speaks to me because I get a lot of pussy, obviously. No, but anyway, thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really know about the Woody Allen reference. I guess I see it a little bit. I mean, they're definitely both New York City movies.
They're more highbrow, to say the least.
That's a good point. Yeah, you definitely have, the New Yorker loves Woody Allen, and the New Yorker probably liked the Materialists. Definitely liked Past Lives. I don't know. The Celine Song, though, I really like Materialists. I completely agree that it just feels very real without being too on the nose. That was well said. I just found the characters so. You know what I liked about it? I liked that the movie worked well on its own, but also sort of worked as this sort of capture of modern dating. Like, so it kind of worked in small scale as like a cute romance story, but also very large scale.
Correct.
As just where dating is in this world in 2024 or 2025.
Well put.
So, and that's what I aspire for in my script too. I'm trying to have it big picture.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I have I used to say it in some of my older stuff that it's like most women are looking for men who his arms are bigger than their head and are decisive as hell, and that's not me.
Oh.
I like all information in front of me before making any indecision. So, and usually they laugh. But yeah, I don't know. I really the materialistic part of it, without being too on the nose about the movie itself. Just
Right.
If he's not 6 foot or taller, like I'm not even like fuck off. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for real life, the impromptu, just meeting people. And I think we're too tied to this idea that we have in our heads. At least young
That's
people
true.
are. Young people are. I've slowly learned to kind of ease away from that and let life happen and be a little easier with myself. And,
Yeah. I know you do have to be kind to yourself. That's important. I do feel like that movie, like, there's so many people that hated it, and one of the reasons they hated it is because they
didn't like what it said about them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's so crazy.
They thought it
you
was
don't
too harsh, maybe.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Are you in Letterboxd?
Yeah, I was just about to look at Letterboxd to see what I was going to ask you, like, what are your favorite movies from this year? And but anyway, we're gonna.
I got a top 10 list, but I still have some movies I have to see. So it's only 8 movies right now, and I'm hoping that nothing gets squeezed out because I like these movies a lot. Here's my top 10 list of this year so far. Where is it? Sentimental Value in order. One
Okay.
Battle After Another, Sinners. Then I have Materialists, which is a hot take, having it in my top 5, but I really did love it. Then Bugonia, Naked Gun, Splitsville, 28 Years Later. And I do have Mission Impossible as my sort of big blockbuster movie, but that might fall to the wayside. There's still some movies left to see. I'm going to see Kill Bill tonight. Not that came out this year, but...
Yeah, what's up with that? Why? How come it's being... Is there an anniversary going on?
No, so Kill Bill there's Kill Bill Part 1 and Kill Bill Part 2, and there's also Kill Bill The Whole Bloody Affair, which is both Kill Bills combined, plus like 5 extra minutes or something. I don't know, it's considered its own movie, and I'm not even like a Tarantino stan, but he this movie is not, you can't actually see it anywhere. It's never available on streaming. You can only see it in a theater, and it just actually doesn't play in theaters all that often, but it is playing in theaters right now. So
Are you going to enough fun theater for it?
I am actually. I'm going to the Vista, which is owned by Tarantino, and yeah, I don't know. It sounds fun.
It sounds very fun. I was looking at my letterbox, but no one.
Oh, that's what it was.
What, letterbox?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up your letterbox for you then. Let's see.
Materialists definitely comes to mind. I love John Mulaney's Netflix show still. I'm gonna do 4 stars or more.
Okay.
It's been TV shows of late, and I've been logging TV, which might be sacrilegious, but
No, TV's great.
in terms of stand-up specials that come to mind, yeah, from this year, 4 stars or more. Roy Wood Jr. I love and eat up anything he does. Brett Goldstein, Marc Maron, and then it's been just documentaries. Yeah, Billy Joel documentary. There's one, honestly, if I were to recommend one comedy special, that would be this guy James Donald Forbes McCann, Black Israelite. He's an Australian guy who was going to come out with an hour special, but he's just such a tortured artist that he cut it into 23 minutes. And so
Oh,
it's
wow.
just, I mean, it is funny. Like, it is.
I just looked him up. Cool.
It's on YouTube, and it's not even Black Israelite. You would think it's he talks about all sorts of things that are touchy, but there's nothing but warmth, and he doesn't really take a stance. It's very funny. The line he walks, it's very unique. And then I logged something by Jeff Ross because his Broadway show is very special. I thought that was really great.
I like
Take
Jeff
a banana
Ross.
for the ride.
Yeah, I liked the Marc Maron special this year too. That was the one where he talked about the fires, the LA fires.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That was good. Honestly, I like Marc Maron's podcast. I find his stand-up specials to not actually make me laugh out loud usually, but this one definitely did. I'm a big fan of him.
He'd appreciate hearing that, even though he's never gonna hear this, because he doesn't give a fuck. Because he kind of started this whole thing. I can.
Oh
move
no,
over.
you're good. You're good.
He sort of says nowadays that he sort of worries that he started like a new age of shitty daytime disc jockeys on the radio.
Yeah.
Men talking about their balls and
Right.
where to get and how to get the most protein. But it's really anyone talking about anything that is of value to them. They will find it. And I think there's someone talking about it. But and then there will be people saying we should start a podcast, and then they never do because there's enough people that are doing that. But it's very interesting. Marc Maron, I love though. I think a lot of what he says. I don't know. Yeah, I see a lot of myself in him. His people like that who. It's hard for them just to be a human. It's hard for them to get through life. I really don't think he's doing a shtick, but
Yeah, he's just like a depressed guy.
yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you say you've had depression before? Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
But all of a sudden it just goes away when I'm here.
Oh, really? Well, is it just because you're in LA, or do you think it's because you're traveling somewhere at all?
Traveling, traveling on vacation, but I'm also from here, or Orange County at least, so I don't know, it seems like there's less anxiousness in the air here.
That's ironic. I definitely would consider LA a fairly anxious city. But
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I'm only comparing it really to New York.
yeah, that might be
And,
the one city that beats us there.
Yeah, it's just I'm very spongy. I can be very spongy. So in terms of, so I think it's good for me to be somewhere where there's a lot of chill in the air. And to me, it feels like there's much more of that compared to New York. But yeah, I definitely have thoughts of wanting to come back here. That's for sure. When I'm older.
I mean, if you get your degree, you'll be that'll sort of, I feel like public school teaching is like one of those things that you kind of have to stay in the same state, don't you, to get pension?
Yeah, you're right.
Not to like hold
For
like,
sure.
I mean, people can move. I don't know. My cousin's a teacher, and she used to be a teacher in Harlem, and now she's a teacher at Westchester County. So she kind of like stayed in New York State, but
Mhm.
also left the city.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, just thoughts, gotta work with where your feet are. But I've always said that, like, and everyone says Florida's like where Jews go to die.
Definitely.
But I don't know. Yeah, California has a lot more of an appeal, at least for me. Just a lot of it is nostalgic element, really. Just good childhood memories.
Right.
In Irvine, and
Yeah.
which not everyone can say. You know, a lot of it is just depends on the home you grow up in. I'm learning as I'm fucking stepping out of my bubble. Biggest trauma I had was just moving across the country at age 12. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally valid.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. If there's no one to bully you, you do it to yourself, is what I say. So that's what I did.
Maybe.
Emotionally,
Did you have siblings?
Yeah, 2 older siblings. So.
Did they bully you?
My brother did, yeah, 100% growing up physically.
Do you have a brother, older sister?
Sister's older by 2 years, and then an older brother by 5. Who, yeah, there's you'd call it just playing around, is what you would call it at the time.
They into the film industry at all?
Only casually, just enjoying movies and stuff, but not the business aspect. Sister's a full-time mom, and brother works in sports from an agency side of things. So.
Well, that's similar. There's some,
Entertainment, absolutely.
Sports
yeah.
agency.
Yeah.
It is a different world representing athletes than representing actors and directors and whatever, but sometimes the agency is like a big agency and they'll still do all of the other shit.
Yeah, for sure. His is agency that reps more teams, as I understand it. Teams and in brands, you know, and sort of brokers those deals.
That's how it is now. It's all brands. It's like you're not like the big agencies like used to make all this money because they represented every actor and everything, but actors don't really make the money they used to. What makes the agencies money these days are these brand deals that they make these people. It's really crazy. Like it's like the agencies have really just become marketing companies to me. You just represent these people on TikTok, you get them to do an ad for some deodorant brand, and that's kind of
they have a lot of the power, you're saying.
What do you say?
The agencies have a lot of the power.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, a lot of people have power. Depends, not every agency has power, not every agent has power. The agency I worked at did not have a whole lot of power. They were just there. I mean, I'm so grateful that I worked there, but also they were not like a big agency that actually, you know, controlled things in any way. Unlike, say, like Ari Emanuel, who definitely has power, you know?
Until his last breath.
For sure. Yeah. I'm gonna get some more water.
Yeah.
You want anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You got notes?
I got notes. You're
What are
doing
your
great.
notes?
No, we've basically covered all these, basically. So, fuck these notes. And I was already looking at, my drive to the Comedy Store. 20 minutes from now, so not bad.
Oh, that's right. You want to be there at 4:30.
We'll see. This is a good conversation, though. I was just saying, though, from your experience, like, what came to mind, at least, I wasn't saying, I was thinking and wanted to say was, you've had a lot of exposure to different aspects of the industry, which, I don't know, I think is only beneficial. What, like, advice would you give to anyone who's maybe listening and thinking about, you know, messaging you through UMass Campus Connect or whatever?
My advice is to stop listening to advice and just do it.
Yeah. Agree. Yeah. You
Like,
heard it here first. Yeah.
Like, it's hard. Like, you can give advice to like one person individually, but like, I think the blanket advice is like, it's like, all right, you're listening to a new podcast for new advice, and then you're watching YouTube for an advice. Read a book for advice, and at some point, like, how much advice do you really need? Like, just do it already.
This feels personal because it is.
I did not mean it that way.
No, but it's so, no, I'm the perfectionist. Like, it's great. But it's so true. You only learn by doing and experiencing. And, sorry, we're going to end this right now. May it only help you, moving forward. And we're going to say a Jewish prayer now.
Okay.
And, no,
oh, you were joking. Okay.
No, I was joking. It's been great to reconnect, though, for sure. And meet in person.
That's
Jesus Christ. Man. I got nothing. Where can, like and subscribe? I don't know.
I've got nothing. It's not like I'm here to promote a movie. You can
Marty Supreme Blend, though, is here.
Come buy a suit from Suit Supply.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm going to end the recording. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Ciao.
My thanks again to Jeff Jablon for talking with me. It was fun. And for those who want more of the podcast, you can follow me on social media at BenH2Vol and hit follow for School Reunion with Ben Tuval, wherever you get podcasts. It'll be up on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify. No upcoming shows that I'm aware of yet, but I just wanted to give a shout out again to Guys Night Comedy for how much fun I had on that May 20th show. Thank you so much again to Jeff. I love you.